Okay, I'd like to start off by saying thank you to Joe for allowing me to do this interview for my channel. Excuse me. So, let's go. When do you open the store?
Originally?
Yeah.
We opened October 3rd, 1988.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, almost 30 years.
That's great. So, when did you come up with Free Comic Book Day?
I came up with Free Comic Book Day in, I think, April of 2001. And I wrote a column for a magazine and proposed it there. And in October 2001, I had a meeting with a bunch of publishers and different people in the industry to see if we could make it work. And that's when they decided, let's go, let's do it. And so the first Free Comic Book Day was May 4th, 2002.
Yeah, because I noticed the comics say Free Comic Book Day on them.
Right.
So there's specific comics for the day.
Yes, publishers do special edition comics just for the day.
I love it. I love it. Every year, me and my wife are here.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many other comic book stores are involved in it now?
Free Comic Book Day takes in about 2,400 plus comic shops in about 65 countries around the world.
Wow, worldwide. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Okay, you started something global. That's amazing.
It's the world's largest comics related event.
That's incredible. All right, so I'm standing next to the forefather of free comics. Okay, what's your favorite comic in your collection?
Well, my standby is I always go to the two that I started with, because when I started, I kind of fell headlong into comics. I broke my arm on the third day of summer in 1967.
Oh, that'll do it, huh?
And when I got home from the hospital and was bedridden for a few days, a buddy brought me two comic books. He brought me Amazing Spider-Man 51 and Fantastic Four 65. So
there you have it.
If you ask me what my favorites are, those are always my standbys.
That was basically my next question. What was your first comic?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your most expensive comic in the store?
That varies from day to day. We sell comics anywhere from $1 a piece on up to thousands of dollars a piece.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if you had a superpower, what would it be? Nice phone.
Yeah. What superpower would I want? How about predict the future?
Predict the future.
Okay.
Kind of Xavier-ish.
Well, I don't really think about superpowers a whole lot. So.
All right.
There you go.
All right. So, what kind of comic book related movie would you like to see be made right now? With all of them out there, I mean.
I'm more interested in getting people to read comics than I am
Instead of
getting
going to the
people to go to the theater. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I mean, there's great stuff.
Take it back to the roots, right?
There's great stuff being done in Hollywood. I get all of that, but honestly, if it wasn't for the comics that we sell, there'd be none of that happening on the big screen.
You hear it, people. Go read your comics and support your local comic book stores. Okay, pick one: Star Wars, Star Trek, or Battlestar Galactica.
Star Wars.
All right.
But here's the deal. But here's the deal.
Now you know this guy's a comic book guy when there's a but.
Yeah. I was never a huge Battlestar Galactica fan. Saw a few episodes, whatever. Okay. Star Trek, I've kind of gone in and out of liking it over the years. Okay. What I like about Star Trek is that it sort of laid the groundwork for a lot of things that came after it. So I even though Star Wars is #1 there, I still have to give a lot of props to Star Trek.
Because it has almost a real believability kind of, we could do this in the future type of thing.
Well, yeah, except for maybe the Gorns, but yeah, I think what it is that there's still, even with all the fighting and the tension that goes on, it still says that there's a bright future.
Right.
And I like that. Star Wars doesn't say much about a bright future.
It's more just a war.
Yeah, it's just a big old war.
Yeah. All right, I got the locations. Where'd you come up with the name?
Flying Colors?
Yeah.
So it has two meanings.
Okay.
When you pass the test in flying colors, you've done the very best you can, right?
Right, you passed with flying colors.
You passed with flying colors.
Right.
So the idea was be the best you can, pass the test in flying colors. But if you look at the superheroes are colorful and they fly.
Right.
So
Superman, flying colors. Makes sense. Makes really good sense.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up here with a few more questions. Do you play video games, and do you have a favorite?
I'm a pinball guy.
Ah, what's
I'm
your
a
fave?
classic pinball
That's
guy.
awesome. What's your fave?
My favorite is Williams Expo from 1969, I think.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So I played pinballs in the past. We had this laundromat, and I love Terminator 2 pinball.
Oh, that's good.
It's
Yeah.
a great one, man.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm more about the electromechanical than the computer pinball.
Well, you see my generation.
Yeah, right. I know.
I love the movie.
I'm an old guy.
And it had the cool gun with the like almost video game screen on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, last question. Marvel or DC?
No, you know, it's
Or throw anything, Image, Dark Horse. I don't care.
Here's the deal. You know, people will always ask me the question, who would win between Thor and
Yeah.
Superman?
Right.
And I always tell them, you know who's going to win between Thor and Superman? Marvel and DC.
Ah, yes,
Okay?
they're the
Okay?
winners.
And guess who else is going to win in a Thor versus Superman? Readers. People who dig this
It'll be a
stuff.
great story.
Okay?
You know, I've always thought of Superman versus Goku.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Because they seem kind of like, you know, they both have this I want to help the earth type of thing and this righteousness. I'd like to see them get pissed off and fight each other.
Okay. Well, there's always this thing called fan fiction. You could do it yourself.
Ah, let me get my pen and paper out.
Yeah, there you go.
So, Joe,
Okay.
it was great.
All right.
I'm going to film some stuff of your beautiful store.
Okay.
And I appreciate the interview.
Good to talk with you.
Check it out.
We'll see you soon in flying colors.
Can you say Cobradad Electric?
Cobra what, huh?
Cobradad Electric.
Cobradad Electric?
Yes.
Okay, huh?
And at the end, I go, bah! Can you do that? Go, bah! Ah, yeah! All right, man. Thanks, bro.
All right. Okay.
Awesome.
Difference from last video, so I did do some changes. Eventually,
What up, people? Cobradad back up in this bit. So let's recap that little interview there. That went great. Shout out to Joe and his wife for participating, and everything went way better than I expected. He ended up donating these 3 comics to me to check out and to do a little review. So, Lady Mechanica.
Other than that, as far as the gaming, yes, this is my Now You're Playing with Power poster.
Shadow Man.
The original NES. And you see the original.
And the one that's really curious to me, the Meta Baron. I'm gonna check this one out first. These look pretty cool, man. So yeah, that was a great interview. My first interview ever. I'm really excited about this channel, and I'm gonna do whatever, you know, I want to try my best to bring good content to you guys, and that you can enjoy and share with your friends and shit. And that's it. You know, check out my videos that I've already uploaded. Subscribe, leave a comment, like the video, and shout out to Hemi, shout out to Matt Sage, and who else did and shout out to Ricky showing all the love, and Chris Justice. Shout out to all the guys over there on the Cards Infinity chat. I'll see you guys in the chat, guys. Well, I won't. You know what's up. Alright, so hope you enjoyed. Bye.